So this is the men's 200-meter individual medley, SM11. It's Drake, Yang, ZUDZILAU, Oliver, SMYRNOV, LOU, KIMURA and MASHCHENKO. Oleksandr MASHCHENKO first to be introduced, the current world champion. Bronze in 2012, 30-year-old already bronze in the 100 fly. Tharon Drake goes in lane 1, the man they call Mr. 500. On his way to his 400 free bronze in Glasgow, he actually lost track of how many lengths he had swum, so he actually swam an extra 2. It's 10 in total, 500, hence the nickname. Keiichi Kimura, the 26-year-old from Japan, will go in lane 7. Silver in the 50 free and 100 fly, bronze in the 100 free and 100 breaststroke as well. Looking for a 5th medal here. This is one of the great champions and one of the greatest ambassadors of parasport you will ever encounter. 5-time Paralympic champion, defending champion from London, Yang Bozun, goes in lane 2. LOU Chenquan goes in lane 6. 25-year-old outside the medals in his other finals, a very good freestyler. Going in lane 3, Hryhory ZUDZILAU of Belarus, 17-year-old who didn't make a final at the 2015 World Championships, but so far in Rio 2016 he's made 4 finals in 5 events. Very good at fly and free. He has an outside chance, certainly. Going in lane 5, Viktor SMYRNOV, the 30-year-old. 6-time Paralympic Games gold medalist, 6 times a world champion. And in this event, 2006 and 2010, the world champion. Going in lane 5, but going in lane 4, at his 4th Paralympic Games, Israel Oliver, the 28-year-old who won gold in the 100 fly, is looking to claim his 2nd medal of Rio 2016 and would dearly love it to be a gold. This is young Hryhory ZUDZILAU, just 17 years old. But the man in lane 2 is the world record holder. There he is, Yang Bozun. A man who has done so much for charity. He runs the Bozun Education Foundation. He's a teacher by trade, retired after London to focus on teaching. Actually sold his first Paralympic gold medal to help 5 students with impairment get an education. So Drake, Yang, ZUDZILAU, Oliver, SMYRNOV, LOU, KIMURA, MASHCHENKO as they go. Away they go, going in lane 5. It would look to be a very strong start, but a very strong underwater from the man in lane 7, Keiichi Kimura. Desperate for his first ever Paralympic Games gold medal. Getting into his stroke now is Israel Oliver going in 4. SMYRNOV looking good alongside him in 5, and Yang is, he's just completely stopped as he hit the lane rope at a zigzag and now has to restart his stroke. So Yang has lost some valuable time there. Oliver's going to touch first.
Well, Oliver will easily touch first. It's going to be crucial for Yang to get off the wall well and just forget about what just happened and try and find some better rhythm in the backstroke. And he's swimming almost completely on top of ZUDZILAU, who's right next to him. Yang Bozun now has moved into the centre of the lane, but it is all about Oliver, who's building a handy lead here.
Well, Oliver is looking very comfortable over the opening 100, but it's about the closing 100 as much as anything else in this 200 individual medley, an extremely taxing race in which swimmers are required to swim all 4 strokes, going out with a fly, back to the 100 mark with a breath, into the breast, and then indeed with a freestyle to finish. But Yang Bozun is still going to touch overall in 3rd place, despite the fact that he almost came to a complete stop in the water when his arm in the fly stroke came down on the lane rope on his left. This is the classification SM11. I remind you, for swimmers with visual impairment, none of the swimmers in the pool can see anything, and Yang is making up an incredible amount of ground in the pool with his breaststroke, a very strong breaststroke, as Oliver still maintains that lead just ahead of Smirnov.
Well, we expected Yang Bozun to do well in the breaststroke. He actually lost his cap again. It's the second time that this has happened in this swim meet. It was only about 15 metres into his breaststroke leg and the cap popped off. Perhaps he's just going so quick. But he's still trailing, but not by too much. He has got his work ahead of him for the final 50.
Well, Oliver is certainly a very strong fly stroker. He's very competent in the free. Is not likely to be caught from this pace. But Oliver, unless he starts zigzagging, is not going to be caught. Yang is desperate to try to get back into contention for a medal. At the moment, he's swimming into bronze medal, while on Oliver's outside is Smirnov going to the silver. Yang trying to catch him at the end. It is going to be Oliver who gets his second gold medal of these games. It's Spain who claim the gold. Silver goes to the Ukraine with Smirnov, and China, through Yang, claim the bronze. Well, Yang knows he produced a very poor opening 50, and it certainly cost him any chance of a medal. Take nothing away from Oliver, though. It would have been very difficult to beat the Spaniard at his 4th Paralympic Games in what was a fine effort. He has claimed victory by over 2 seconds in the pool over this 200 IM for SM11. Yang Bozun, as you say, having lost his swim cap for the second race at Rio 2016. This was Oliver looking so competent and so confident in that fly. It's his favorite stroke, and then very competent fly stroker as well. Held onto it at the back, just controlled the race from the front.
Yes, he really took a commanding lead and built on that and swum near a perfect race, really. The final time, 2:24.11. Yang Bozun's world record and Paralympic record is 2:22.40, so not far off that mark. And we know that Yang hasn't been swimming at his best. I don't think he would ever have been in the shape to swim that kind of time that he set back in 2012. But a gallant performance from Oliver and a deserving winner.
Well, there's always a delayed reaction in the S11 classification. SM11 for medley and SB11 for breaststroke, but in the SM11 men's 200 individual medley, Oliver is a champion. It's his second gold of Rio 2016, but needed to be told by his assistant poolside that he had won, and indeed then broke out with a smile in the celebration. European record time for Israel Oliver, a big personal best for the Spaniard at 2:24.11 as he wins gold ahead of Smirnov of Ukraine and the defending champion from China, Yang.